sugar. Oh, honey, honey.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to the final episode of Riverdale Recaps!
Final!
Until the next season.
Yeah.
Maybe, probably. We'll figure it out. People are dead, but not the people we were expecting or hoping.
Cliff is still dead, and there was a really...
God for sure.
First line of the episode! Well, that was a cliffhanger.
Oh, this show.
Oh, man. Well, it could have been worse. Cliff could have, like, drowned in a vat of maple syrup or something. And then
That would have been hilarious.
Yes, we got confirmed. It was not cocaine. It was heroin.
All
No
the dope.
wonder that.
Chase that dragon.
So yes, it was a heroin trade, and immediately we get Mayor McCoy and Sheriff Keller trying to pin the distribution of said heroin on the serpents, because, I mean...
They are criminals.
Yeah.
Logical place to go.
But then FP is trying to tell them that they really only deal in pot.
Maybe some meth. Come on,
They
there's
have-
gonna be a
they have
meth
They have a
trade.
guy they get it from. His name's Walter or something.
They're now trying to show that the Southside Serpents, like, they're dangerous, but they're like an honorable gang.
Honor. They're like the Yakuza or something. Frank Andrew?
Fred.
Fred. Yeah.
They helped him with his building stuff.
Yeah.
They helped the community.
Until Hermione fired them all, as images.
And
We care
Hiram's
about
coming
image.
back.
As soon as her husband came back into the picture, she's like, well, now I'm gonna be the mafia wife again.
You don't have to be, what's her name from The Sopranos? Carmela? Whatever her name was.
Yeah. Well, I mean, she's like, Veronica's still not a fan of her dad, and Hermione's like, well, you know, Veronica, he's your father, not the godfather. And Veronica gives her a look that's like, is there a difference?
Blossoms and their shenanigans.
Fucking Blossom ladies are dressed in their funeral garb. Cheryl's crying.
Barb.
Penelope's just like, why are you crying? You hated him. And you know what? We're cursed anyways. Who will the Grim Reaper come to next?
People are weird. Eternal damnation, they don't deserve that. They should live with their sin.
This family's so extra.
Archie and Veronica, they admitted to Betty that they were together, and Betty's like, that's literally fine. This is no longer a love triangle.
Really no conflict there.
Then Mayor McCoy is like, Betty, Archie, you're the squeaky cleanest of all the people here, because I haven't gotten wind of Betty having a dominatrix alter ego. So you guys are going to represent the young people of the town at the Jubilee, which I've been pushing like a motherfucker the whole season.
Pushing it for SummerSlam.
Because pulling off a good anniversary is the only thing that will guarantee my re-election, apparently.
Bury all the secrets. Let's not ever talk about this again.
Also, you can't sing that song about your friends. It's not about your friends, Archie.
It's about the town.
Fuck this.
Very much. There was stuff that happened before that.
Oh, yeah.
All the Cooper stuff came out first.
Yes. Betty was talking about how, like, ever since, like, they got Polly out of Thorn Hall, like, everything's gone back to normal. We're not talking about whatever happened at all. And Betty's like, we are going to implode again. At one point, Betty confronts her mom and is like, okay, what was that argument that FP was mentioning when you and Dad were crowned homecoming king and queen? And it was about the whole pregnancy thing, and Alice did not get an abortion. She went to the Sisters of Silent Mercy or whatever the fuck it was.
Sisters of Succubi.
The Sisters of Catholic Internalization.
She had the baby. It's a boy, so there's like a 20-year-old blonde guy out there.
So, even before that, there was Betty trying to get the article published.
Oh,
Right.
yeah. She wanted to get an article published about what was going on in town, saying how FP is just the fall guy.
Yeah, even though, like, they confirmed he didn't kill Jason.
He just beat the shit out of him.
Like, the big thing was that they're blaming him for everything, whereas Clifford Blossom was kind of getting off scot-free. So Betty writes an article shaming the town for doing that, and then she gets them pasted over her locker and painted in pig's blood, saying, go to hell, serpent slut.
That's gonna trigger the whole dominatrix other side of her.
Yeah, Dark Betty. Bored now. Well, that's going on. Jughead is being sent to live in Southside by social services.
And apparently this town is big enough to have two high schools. Like, that would qualify you for a small city.
I could see that, like, the reason there's a second school is because it was, like, built for the shit kids. Because Riverdale's so fucking classist.
Yeah.
We're gonna get the nice high school and we're gonna get the shit kid high school.
Oh my god, this is like Britain, where there would be, like, the nice public school, and then there's, like, the comprehensive school.
So Jughead, he's being sent to live with another family in Southside, and he'd have to attend Southside High.
They're apparently nice.
Yeah, apparently, and they work
Those
with the
initial
foster.
reaction is they're horrible.
Well,
Even though not knowing anything.
Yeah, it's horrible because he doesn't want to leave his friends, and all his friends are like, Jughead, if you go to Southside, you'll die. And even FP is like, Jughead has a lot of darkness in him, and if he's given the opportunity, he's gonna do bad things.
This is the place to do it.
He just goes there, like, before even all the paperwork has gone through. Archie and Betty Veronica, they have to run flailing down the halls to save him.
And when they get there,
he's actually getting along with everyone pretty well.
Yeah.
But Betty's still like...
he's laughing up a storm, and they're like, surfing!
Betty's like, if you leave, I know you said nothing would happen between us, but it will happen between us, and we won't be together because I love you!
Make out.
Pretty much. Once they've gotten Jughead out of Southside for the moment, then...
They get a text.
Yeah, Veronica gets a text from Cheryl, and she's like, thanks for trying to help, I'm gonna go be with Jason now.
What could this mean?
Yeah.
Oh, wait.
Like, the whole episode, she's been like, she gives Veronica her head bitch in charge, Vixen's shirt, and she gives Jughead her spider brooch so that he can pawn it.
Yeah, that is a straight up warning sign in like
Yeah.
any like teen suicide stuff is when you start giving away stuff.
They head to the river, and Cheryl's, like, stomping her way through the ice, and she's, like, declares that it's over, and they're like, no, come back to the shore!
And I called it. She's gonna drop through before they do anything, and boom.
So then they rush out, even though they initially were like, oh, this ice can't support all of us. Now it can.
They can, because we're
It
desperate.
also
Plot
was
convenience.
And it's also thick enough that Archie has to fucking slice his hand open,
Just
punching through.
I was like,
I was worried you were gonna pass out.
Yeah.
I was fine. I was just screaming like, Archie, just stand up and start like boot fucking the ice.
No, that's not dramatic enough. We need the tension.
Also, I think if you try doing that, then your center of gravity might put you through the ice, too.
Yeah.
Or at least if he's punching it, then all of his weight
Yeah.
is on one
3
side.
Points, 3 points of contact and yeah.
But
They'll still look pretty fucking gruesome. The water was just red by the end.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Jason's zombie specter that tries to drag her to hell while she's under. So they drag her out. Veronica takes her home and puts her in front of the fire.
It's like, can we keep it?
Hermione's like, what is she doing here? Veronica's like, she almost died, Mom, so maybe chill.
I almost died.
Oh yeah, we forgot the other thing. Veronica's mom, after she fires the serpents, then she's like, tells Fred that Hiram's coming back, and he should totally let Hiram and her buy him out of the project and of his company. And he says, no, that's stupid, and you're kind of being ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so then Hermione's like, Veronica, you're stripping Archie right now. Do you want to use your magical vagina?
Stop being so terrible. Why do you do this?
Finally, we get to the Jubilee. Archie performs a song he wrote originally because Josie heard about how he saved Cheryl, and she's like, maybe the real Riverdale was the friends we made along the way.
Sure.
She's also rocking some really nice blue dreadlocks. She looks like she
Yeah.
could be a Sailor Scout.
Her entire look was super cool.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that happens. The song is actually kind of boring, but it's
Pretty song.
Yeah.
white guy with
during
a
the
guitar.
song, Jughead goes to FP. Is all like, "Yo, Dad," and he's like, "Yo, son."
They're like, he's like, I'm proud of you, and I might be a bad man, but I'm a good dad.
And I ain't no snitch.
Exactly.
Yeah, basically. After the song's finished, Betty goes up and does her speech where she basically shames the town.
They're all like, "Yes, yes, yes."
Well, I'm just thinking, like, there's probably a lot of people in that town who feel the exact same way, and it's like, oh, thank God someone has finally said it.
At the same time, there are people like, why did you bring this up? We were perfect until you mentioned this.
That's when Jughead shows up. He actually starts the clapping.
Yeah. And then we get a fuck montage.
To
So-
Imagine Dragons.
Their latest.
And then in the middle of Jug and Betty getting on, like it's not
The-
wrong, the serpents show up and they're all like, "Yo, son, your dad ain't no snitch." He's like, "Yeah, he ain't no snitch."
Yeah, so apparently that gang practices male preferred promature.
Like I said, they're the Yakuza. They
yeah.
probably have murals on their backs. like a
This
tiger fighting a snake and a chicken and dragons.
Yeah, and they give him hot dog, and they give him the jacket, and he's putting on the jacket, and Betty sees him. She like looks really concerned, but also a little turned on.
Yeah.
And then he throws the jacket on, zooms in the serpent. Hey! And then we also briefly clip over to Cheryl, and she's not getting it on. What she is doing is covering Thornhill in gasoline.
This place will look good charred.
She's like, we have to cleanse ourselves of our sins. And then she drops the candelabra.
Luckily, she and her mom get out just fine.
Should have had like some weird like Rube Goldberg thing where it would lock all the doors and burn them all alive.
Penelope's freaking out, and she like has this ineffectual beating of Cheryl, mixes her hair, some of her hair just flip, and shows something on like, yes, this is my design.
Burn. Burn.
She's going straight to a mental hospital.
Oh yeah.
Archie-
Back to Archie and
Veronica.
Get it on.
Yeah.
They finished. Archie's head to Pops because Dad wants to have a conversation about, I don't know, life choices and shit.
It's like, hey, Casanova.
And Archie's
Yeah.
like, I just have to wash my hands of, like...
Sex
Yes.
juice.
Then he hears a commotion, he walks out, and there's a guy threatening Pops
He's
with
like,
a gun.
fuck
Yeah.
you. It's like I don't want this.
Yeah, poor Pops. But
He doesn't
then,
deserve any of that.
but then Fred's giving him the don't move eyes.
But then
And-
Archie's giving Fred the don't move eyes.
so they both start standing up, starting to walk forward because they're the sacrificial lions.
First rule of retail, don't be a hero.
Yeah, as we're screaming that to the
And
neighborhood.
Archie jumping out, and then it cuts out, and then there's a bang, and then the dude runs out, and then
Fred.
Fred has
Fred.
been shot.
Sugar